West Coast to tangle with San Jose, Los Angeles, and Anaheim later this week. But tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers are here, meeting the Leafs for the third time. Anthony Stolarz, 14-8-3, 2.42, 918 the save percentage. Puck drop, we're underway, and we're glad that you're along with us. Played off the board's far side, but the Leafs can't clear. Tanev will try for McCabe, who gets it around on the near wing. It bounces high in the air, and Matthews is out at center and in across the line on the left wing side. And a wicked shot off the shoulder, which was almost a ricket shot, but it was off the shoulder of Herson and knocked away. That had a little mustard on it. Brandon Carlo will play it off the boards and get it out at center. Camp trying to kick it up to his stick, but failed. Puck along the boards, a couple of collisions. Wow. Two Flyers pounding away on the Leaf forward, and that is Calle Järnkrok. Not sure what he did to deserve all of that.
Delorier is one of the Flyers, and making look the second, but it almost looked like a scene of a slap shot. But like you look down and they were both just giving him the business. This was after they hit by Järnkrok on Sealer.
Järnkrok's going to get a penalty. Passed into the slot area. Paling missed that, and he narrowly missed impaling himself on the goalpost as he skated by it. Now brought in by Konechny. Shot delivered off the blocker of Stolarz. His first shot on goal. Brought back the other way by McMahon. McMahon dropping it back for Domi in front of the net. Oh, and it bounced over the stick of Jake McCabe as he was in alone. Into the slot area it goes for McCabe. Back for Domi off the official. Domi now trying to center. He does, and a shot. Whistles wide of the goal. Morgan Rielly down the left wing. Got it into the slot for McCabe. Back in front of the net, and a shot by Rielly goes off his stick. Up into the screen, out of play. Couldn't get a shot away, and it's along the boards to the far side. A hip check is going to turn into a tripping penalty. And Matthews and Marner coming over the boards. Or wait a minute, no, Nyes is there. There's a shot, scores on a turnover. And the Flyers gain the opening goal of the hockey game. Ryan Paling was in the slot, the turnover, and quickly out to him, and he hammers it past Anthony Stolarz.
Boy, it was John Tavares that went to the far boards. Detroit's hard on goalies.
Yep. Centering pass in front. Tavares scores! Right off the face-off. A good puck retrieval back in the net. And John Tavares, who is on a bit of a hot streak, ties the game at 1.
And for Tavares, a little bit of payback. He had the puck stripped off him in the Philadelphia first goal, and comes back and snipes one himself to tie it at 1. So that is now 4 goals in the last 3 games for John Tavares.
Tavares can't shoot it. Now running out of real estate, but got it to Benwood to the far side. A shot on a one-timer by OEL, and it was blocked. And the Leafs have to go back to their own blue line and deflect it in off of David Kamp's stick into Flyer territory. Now what?
So too many men?
2, 3, 4, 5 Leafs. Too many men on the ice. Trying to get it back, and does to Marner. Off the boards to Willie again. Nylander's back to Matthews, far side. Tavares into the slot. Matthews a shot. That was stopped by Nyes in front. The centering pass. They score! Nyes in front of the net, but Tavares was on the far post. And I think Tavares touches it last, and it is 2-1 Toronto.
Might have been of a Flyers skate as well, Joe. You're right, you had both Tavares and Nyes in perfect position, but this might have got past Nyes and off the skate.
Flipped out at center ice for Tavares. Knifed on for Bobby McMahon. Back for Tavares, just out of his reach. Scooped aside by the Philadelphia goalkeeper. Pretty good play by Tanev, wouldn't it?
Well, it almost looked like a comedy of errors, though, to get it there.
Centering pass in front, they score! Nylander setting up Bobby McMahon on a turnover and a quick strike. And the Leafs have 2-goal lead.
Maybe the key to this goal, Joe, is that John Tavares doesn't touch it.
And it's a 2-goal lead as Domi gets it ahead for Robertson. And he stepped into his man, and now Lawton has come in.
That was Emile Andre, I think, was the one that stepped up into Robertson.
On the right side, off Matthews' stick. Played to center ice by the Flyers, in across the line, left wing side for Michkov. A shot rings off the goal post. Leafs get it across the line with Lawton, trying to flip it in front of the net. Oh, and Domi had it knocked away by Erson's right pad at the last second. Matthews unable to get to it. Now back to the point it comes. Zamula sends it back into the slot, coming right out in front, and a shot goes off the side of the goal. Stolars had gotten over there. I don't think it would have gone in. Along the boards, got a return pass and a shot. That was stopped. Leafs are hemmed in their own end, and Marner tips the puck free, and now Nyes to center ice will roll it down into the zone. Nyes, it's a Lone Ranger rush for him as his line mates had gone to the bench, and now puck in front, they score! Tavares set up by Marner. Oh my, what a great play! Of the Flyer netminder, scrummed. Tavares centering pass comes into the slot. Nylander shoots, scores! 4-point night for Willie as Nylander joins the party with his second goal of the game and his 4th point.
John Tavares is going to pick up another assist as well, Joe. As the Leafs have taken control of this game.
Konechny got it ahead to the line and in for Brink. He had it taken away. Here's Camp racing down the right side on a partial breakaway and scores! David Camp breaks down the right wing, a little inside-outside move, and slid it between the legs and the 5-hole for a 6-1 Toronto lead.
Big win against Los Angeles and a 4-0 win over Boston.
Shot down into the Toronto zone. But you're right, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Back to the blue line and a shot coming. Scores! See what you did?
You were the one that brought it up.
As it's back down into Philadelphia territory. Played out at center ice and now stolen back. Philadelphia 2-on-1 break here with a pass in front of the net. Big play made by Tanev to block that pass on the 2-on-1 as it comes to Couturier. Shot stopped. Wall down is Stolars. The puck is jammed at. They're still fighting for it, and mercifully it is whistled down. Anthony Stolars could not move to get a hand back there to cover up on it because he had his pad pushed up against the post. But the digging and hacking and whacking was going on there by everybody. And it'll come around the boards, and Nyes has it on the near wing. Nyes, a pass across the line. Almost stolen by Matthews to Marner. Marner in all with a move between his legs. And that was thwarted. The goaltender out of the net. They score! Morgan Riley shoots it into the empty net after the collision that had Erson on his behind, in behind the net. Well, Marner got drilled into the goaltender.
Marner
and then when the goal was scored, Marner kind of stood up and looked at him and put his hands up in the air and just said, hey, what was I supposed to do, right?
Yeah, so goal interference is the call. We haven't seen a replay on the entry.
After review, there was goaltender interference. Therefore, we have no goal.
It's been that kind of year for Morgan Riley, too, hasn't it?
Yeah, quickly ahead and brought in over the line now by Delorier. He had it stolen away and knocked out at center. Domi racing after it. Domi in with a shot. He scores! Max Domi jumped of the way, and now everybody's getting into the act here as all three lines have had a piece of the pie. Brandon Carlo now will pound it off the glass, blocked at the blue line, and just maintained in a shot. Stolarz with maybe his best save of the game. Flyers turn the puck over. Leafs bring it in on the left wing with Matthews. A little toe drag move. Couldn't get it, and then he did, and a backhand went just wide of the far post. Final seconds ticking down, and the Leafs will put this one into the books.
Now, they do give up a goal there in the third period, but I think you like the fact that you hold the Flyers to just 2 goals and 19 shots.